What's up, guys and girls? What's up, everybody? So flares, getting to the back. That seems to be a very common question and a top-rated comment at the moment. Probably still is, okay? So I'm gonna try and address that. Now, if you watch all my other flare tip videos, it should cover most of what I'm gonna go over right now, but I guess this is just gonna be some review and I'm gonna focus on, I guess, getting to the back, okay? So, here we go, okay? Now, a lot of people are probably like, the problem is going to be, they're probably crunching up, their foot's hitting the ground, they're flopping out. Once they get to the back, it just like, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Now, with practice, it will get better, okay? But here's some tips that might really help out and you can focus on, practicing this, okay? So, get down. Throw my flare out, come up to the front, and we're about to go to the back. Since I go counterclockwise, my left leg is gonna kick up, okay? It's gonna kick up, not just like this. No, it's gonna, hamstring, stretched out, force goes through my hips. It's pulling my whole body up, okay? Kick harder. Just kick like a mofo, okay? So, it's gonna come around, kick up when my right hand touches, okay? So, right hand touches, this leg kicks up super hard. So it's a chain reaction, okay? And right at the, right when this reaches like 80% of its maximum force, around there, my right leg is gonna kick in, okay? So it's like up, in, I'm always pushed down on my right, okay? Now, that kicking super hard is gonna give you a nice wide spread, okay? A nice wide spread. Now let's talk about some height. This is kind of hard, it's hard to explain this, okay? I want you to try and think about this and watch this. Getting that nice high height in the back is a combination of kicking as hard as you can and trying to hold yourself in with your arms, okay? You're going to be kicking out away from you, but you're going to be holding yourself back, so your body's going to be flying, you know what I mean? Because you're holding yourself on the ground, okay? But there's this a slight push that you can choose to activate if you just push, but not a push like this. Don't be sagging and then decide when you get right here you want to just go like this. No, you always want to be pushed out. But right when it kicks in, it's like a it's like a push, but you have no more length to go on your muscle, okay? So it's like a push from within, okay? It's like, what? Up, in, push. Almost at the same time. Just up, in, push. Okay? And then up, in, push. You're gonna pop your hips up, okay? But the force is gonna be generated right here. This is like the zone of actment. I made that word up right now. This is like the zone, okay? It's gonna be like up, in, it's like this little like shockwave push, this like power that just came from within. So it's like up, in, push, okay? But faster than that, okay? So up, in, push, up harder, in harder, push. Then, okay? You're gonna be like, whoa, you're gonna be soaring, because this leg, you kick that leg so hard that you're gonna be losing control. This arm comes down, whoop-ah, okay? You throw this leg up so hard, and you kick this leg in so hard that it automatically pulls this leg back down. And then you go back to this hand, okay? And then when you get to right here, don't make any jumps, okay? When you get to right here, you're going to shift your weight to the center and then shift your weight to this arm, to my left arm. Right arm if you're going clockwise. I'm going counterclockwise to my left arm. So you shift here. Right leg then comes around and kicks up, okay? It goes like this. It goes whoosh up. And the left leg kicks out and then arcs back up in the front, okay? So it goes whoosh, out. And when you come back around, boom. Back on that arm. Remember, don't be like slamming your hands down. You wanna push, push, push from within. That internal through your body that just starts like around here, that pops your hips up, grabs it in. You know, more tips. Some people say you can flex your abs when you get to the back. Flex your abs and hold yourself in. That works for some people. For me, just kicking up, away, and that little oof, little umph. All right. Now, okay. One more thing to take into consideration is you'll notice when people are doing the flare, when they're in the back, their arms might look like this. Okay, they're on an angle. They're not exactly straight, or they're definitely not like this, because you know you're pulling away. It's like this natural angle. Okay, so your arms are like this because the force, it's gonna be coming down and then holding yourself there like a beam or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like on this angle, and then when you come around here, you can be on your angles. You know, your angles this way. Okay, and then when I come around to the front, angles back here, and then to the back, angles like this. The arms, okay? That'll all help you get to the back, getting higher. The kicking hard will help spread your legs. And then flexibility can also help get you that nice spread in the back. You're like, bro, I'm crunching in the back, okay? So it's just gonna take time to get rid of that crunch in the back, okay? Great flare stretch that really stretches out like the hamstrings and the legs. You just spread them like this, okay? Be sure you get warmed up. I want you to get the blood flowing. I want you to be all lubed up and warmed up, okay? Reach out like this for 20 seconds, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings. Then reach to one side. Go over, okay? It'll stretch out your core on this side too. And then go this way, okay? Reach over and stretch out your obliques, abdominals. And then I would also recommend stretching out the front because you stretch out the back. So you could go like this and do this. Yeah, that is pretty dirty looking, but it helps. So, okay? And then another one that you can do is do this, like a lunge stretch. Stretches out, you know, the front of the legs, kind of like the upper quads, maybe the hip flexors. But it just stretches you out good for the flare. You know, forget the science, it just works. Okay? Another one is the butterfly stretch. You can do this, stretches out some of the groin area, but you can just do this if you want. Be sure you warm up before you stretch. And over time, with practice, you gotta practice, okay? Don't say I can't do it after just trying this one time. You gotta practice, okay? Practice, practice, practice. You gotta be dedicated. Think positively. Don't see yourself as a failure. Try every day when you go to practice the flare. I want you to like think way ahead and be like, I can already do the flare. Even though it might be a letdown when you might not be able to do it, that thinking ahead, positive thinking, and visualizing yourself doing it is going to make you get it a lot faster than that guy who's just going to be like whining and complaining to himself like, I can't do it, I can't. Just take that can't and turn that into a can. Turn it into you do it. You do it, okay? You're going to do it. Stay positive. You will get it with practice, doing those exercises. Even if you don't do those exercises, if you just stay positive, you will get it, okay? So, just keep it up. That's a little pun in there. And, hope this helps out. Peace, guys.